Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna, and today I have this lovely journal on my desk. Maybe you remember her. It is my collage style journal that I made, and it's been in the book press for quite a while, and today I have sewn in the signatures. So it is almost finished. It has a hidden holdback spine, nice and soft and floppy. It will lay flat when you journal, and I am absolutely in love with this eclectic style journal. So it's a mix of everything I like and enjoy. And as you can see, we have no end papers in yet, so I thought I would take you with me when I do the finishing touches. I want to add end papers. I want to add something to the spine of the book. Maybe I will do that first, since, yeah, why not? This has been called the collage journal all the time I made it, and this lady here, she has been talking to me while I sewn in her signatures. Sewed. Her name is Catherine. Didn't you know? I think I have called it on and off Catherine, but no, it is Catherine. And that is partly because that's her name, and partly because this is a nod to Catherine at Sunnyside Journals. This is my take on her style of journal. So it's a tip of the hat, a copycraft, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So on the spine, I want to add a little label, this little label, and I cut that out of this book, Vintage Label Ephemera Collection, and I purchased this on Lupa Design. I purchased it on one of my few Amazon purchases. If you want to screenshot the label there, if you want to find it, that's it. And this is great. You have, it's from 2003, and it's lots of labels. We have blank labels in all colors, different sizes. We have filled in labels in all colors and different sizes, and I have been cutting into this. I actually cut out quite a few just to see if I could get them to fit on the spine, but they were too big. But they will go in other projects. So I really like this. Lots of fun stuff cut out, and look, it begins all over. So you have the same labels twice, and the backs are blank in case you want to do something else with them. Love it. Great purchase if you don't have access to a printer, or if you don't want to buy the, what's it called, printables, or if you don't have access to the original ones either, which quite few of us do. None of us do, almost. So that's a great purchase. Okay, so we're gonna ink this baby up. Let's open up the journal. I actually cut it out once before in this size, and that was way too big. So this is the same label but smaller. I love that book. And this will go here, cover up the title of the book. I kind of like that. Makes it a bit more homemade. But I want to ink it first. And today I have gathered twigs on my desk. So I'm just gonna get my dauber and ink the edges. Because even though this is, the back of the label is not white, the label sides will get white when you cut the paper. So then I'm gonna get my tweezers, and I'm gonna add some art glitter glue. Let's see if it will be Yes, it's cooperative. I have not been using it very much lately because I have been doing my 100-day project, and I have been working, and so today I decided to finish this journal so that it can go up in my Etsy shop and have a flip through, and so that looks good. Let's do this. Yes, I really like that, and I will be going over this again with the Mod Podge as well. This has been Mod Podged to keep the glue from letting go and stuff like that. And I have also used some alcohol ink to distress it even further. The signatures have been sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch onto this fabric. And the end papers I chose, I already cut them to size, sorry. They are from a Kaisercraft scrapbooking paper. It looks something like this. And I had several of them, but this come from 2 different, so you can puzzle it together, something like this. Yeah, so I cut it to pieces, and I thought I will start by inking them, and then I will glue them down. Once again, gather twigs. So it's Saturday here as I'm filming this, and I've had a really great week. I hope you did as well. Week 11 is almost at an end, which is crazy. 11 weeks of 2026. I can't believe it. It's strange. Time is rushing by. Soon it is Easter already. And I think I want to use I don't want to use my dauber. I want to use my makeup brush instead, because it gets more a soft, one of those. Just, it kisses the edge and a bit up on the paper. It gets a better effect, I think. Doesn't look so clean and neat. I have a quite a grungy style in my journals. I like the ragged edges and the grungy look. So as I said, my week was great. I did some blood work on Wednesday. They were a bit worried about the sugar levels in my blood. And I am on a weight loss journey right now. So I was a bit concerned when they were concerned, but the new tests that I did came out perfect. So no problem there. Happy about that. What else happened? I got back into the gym, which makes me super, super happy. I have been missing it. I didn't think I would say that, because I have never, ever been a girl to go to the gym. Ever. I said this before, I'm not a gym person. I am a nice, long, or medium walk person. But lately, the gym at work, we have a gym at work. How luxurious isn't that? We can go to the gym at work, and then have a shower, and we have a really nice changing room, and then you can go to work. So I usually do a little 20-30 minute workout before I start working on at least 2 days a week, which is great. I'm continuing with the excuse me, with the collage style here. It's gonna go there. Let's start with this one. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna use my Kohl bookbinders glue. Just get that off. And this is 1 kilo So it's a PVA thing, especially intended for binding and repairing books, which is exactly what I'll be doing. So I am going to use this tool that I recently purchased to spread the glue. It's in silicone, so it's really easy to clean. And I'm just going to start spreading it. Trying not to get too much outside of the paper. And it's also really easy to even out the amount of glue with this one. Spread it out properly, which I really like. I don't like when it gets too much and it oozes out. I'll try and turn this around for a bit and get this way. So it's like a makeup brush, but bigger, and it's intended for spreading glue. Okay, let's move that out of the way so we don't accidentally plop this down on it. Make sure the right side is up and gently see if we can get it down. The only thing I didn't realize when I chose the fabric is that it is quite bulky, the fabric that I sewed the signatures onto, and then on top of that, the up here and down here I folded it, which is, yeah, so it will be a tiny bit bulky, but that shows that it is homemade, handmade, repurposed from scratch. And these scrapbooking papers that I chose, they are from my stash that I've had for years and years and years, so I'm happy to be using them. There we are. Beautiful. I'm just going to put some paper there so that it doesn't start bubbling. And then we're gonna glue this one down, and to do that I am going to remove this paper because this is all gluey now. So let's get rid of that so I don't get glue on the clippage. And we do the same. And then I have another thing we're going to do that I think will elevate the journal even further. Okay, so let's put the glue on, shall we? Yeah, so what else has been going on besides gym, besides lots of work this week? I'm in a stage of my life when I'm enjoying work quite a lot. I like my colleagues very much. We have such fun times together, and we even hang out privately, many of us, so it's fun and I enjoy going there. No anxiety for over work here, so I'm trying to treasure that because it's not always been the case. You know, sometimes you just don't want to go to work. You don't like work. Here we go. Do the same. I'm holding the paper diagonally first to try and make sure that it goes down straight-ish. Let's lift that a bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm using my scraper to make sure it sticks all the way around. And if I see when this is dry that it is lifting somewhere, I will probably lift it a bit and go in with Art Glitter glue. It's a great complement to this glue for just small corners and things like that. Okay, I really like this. It's no excess glue, extra glue on the brush. It just floats on lovely. Now I am going to put the plastic back on my glue so that it doesn't dry. The reason I use this is because the lid cracked when I opened it. It had some way in the process it had leaked and glued itself shut, so I wanted to make sure it stayed didn't dry. Okay, now I have an idea, because I have used 2 scrapbooking papers. I cut one piece off each, and the excess is pretty much the same. So this is the piece I cut off the back flap, and this is the piece I cut off the front flap. So they go like this. And I think I'm going to use these to make pockets, at least one of them. And I think it's going to be this one, because in the back I have this big pocket that is a whole page big, but on the front I don't have that big pocket in the front. So the only pocket in the first signature is this one, the hidden journaling space, and then a pocket. But I thought I could kind of, if I do this and then a fussy cut like here and fussy cut around that to make a, and down there, and glue it down like so, I will have a pocket. Wouldn't that be cool? I think I'm gonna try it. I have so much of this paper, so even if I botch it, it will still look cool, I think. So I'm just going to try and then position it exactly over the top of the other one. And this can be a really cool pocket somewhere else. Maybe not in the journal, but somewhere. Let's see. I can do that. I think I want to cut down there as well, as I said. I'm going to ink this properly as well. Was not really fussy cutting, it was just cutting, but never mind. So we have this. This will be my new glue book. It's from the art book I made into what's it called? Santa's Ledger, right? And let's use the old one first. We have this one. Insect book. Just going to see. Yes, that will be perfect. And then tuck something in there. That will be fun. Okay, so once again, I'm going to use my distress ink to just kiss the edges. So next for this journal is that I'm gonna go through it this evening when I'm sitting at my desk drinking coffee after dinner. I will go through it and I will take these off and I will fill the pockets with fun stuff, and then if I have the energy and time tomorrow, I will film a flip through. I'm so happy that I'm finally finishing up. I have been procrastinating it. Okay, we will glue, and I think I'm gonna go here and up there, just to keep it a bit more sturdy. Okay. And I also have to film week 3 of my 100-day project. And oh, this is great. This is so great. Can't even see that it's there. And then let me see what I can put in the pocket. Okay, let's use the offcut. And then you can just put something in there. So fun. Could I even add a little label down there, maybe? If I wanted. Here's another one I fussy cut out. Yes, let's do that. Let's just ink it with whatever is left on the dauber. Way fun. Yay. Yes. Put it up there. Up here. Yeah. So that's my plan. And now that I got this one out of the book press, I can prepare my document style journal to go in there, which is good. Now I'm starting to feel like making springtime, girly, beautiful journals with lots of pretty girls in and stuff like that. That, not the eclectic type I have been doing so far this year. More of a neutral style. Yeah. Oh, I am in love with this journal. So much fun. That will be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be back really soon with another video, and I thank you for being with me. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think of Catherine. And if you're watching, Catherine, hi. This is my homage to you. Yeah, if you want to say something, say hi down below. Do that. It will really help me and my channel. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye.